Morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamra. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this morning. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. So, like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those wonderful things, okay? I want to thank all of my subscribers, all of my supporters. If you have, if you find yourself unsubscribed, please subscribe. Um, there's a young lady that they're using. Um, we know of one of them to, and I thought she was cool to unsubscribe my subscribers. So basically, she's hacking me. Okay. Um, but all of them are gonna be gotten because it's been more. So um if you find yourself unsubscribe, subscribe again. If they just subscribe again until this stuff is over, right? And trust me, it has an end date. Okay, but I wanted to talk about Lil Boosie back on Lil Blue Neck again, saying he still won't pay him. At this point, he's trying to treat him like he's a B. Okay, and I don't think this is going to end well. I've been following. I've always I think I've been honest about. I've been paying close attention to. It seems like Debussy has been on a lot of debacles. He from one debacle to another, and it's not like he gets out of one and get into another. He's just in all of them at the same time. I said, Lord Jesus, and ain't nobody starting on with Boosie. Boosie keeping himself in this stuff, right? But hey, he just put out an album. Um, I was listening to some of it. I'm gonna have to say, you know, um, with the songs that I listen to, they banging. I like that song, Jail Talk. I don't know. Y'all know I worked for the police department. That show what they be saying. That I was so tickled. I was like, I love it. I love it. It's definitely jail talk, right? But I wanted to but this situation with him and Lil Blue has been going on. I hope I'm saying his name right. Is it Baby Blue or Blue? Lil Blue. Let me what's his name? Young Blue. Okay. Has been going on now for a minute. At first Boosie was going at um the guy from Empire. I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. He was going at Ghazi, okay? And he said that Ghazi stole his artist. They forged his name. Now I kind of believe that, it's something to that. I believe it's something to it, but I also believe that there was a loophole or something. Okay. There was a loophole, and hey, I just kind of believe that something was not done right as far as the business part of it, because if it was that they wouldn't be able to do it. These people have been, especially Boosie and Ghazi, they've been in the music industry for a long time. Okay, so they know the lawyers and stuff. I'm sure the lawyers that they use know about contracts and things of that nature. The ball was dropped somewhere. Okay. I know people will flat out steal your stuff if they can, but Boosie and Ghazi has been doing business now for a while. That's the reason why I say there was a loophole and somebody dropped the ball. And I think Boosie may be surprised that Ghazi, um, and them aren't following through on their word, right? Maybe he thought because they had been doing business for so long that they would follow through on their word. But one thing about it, when you're dealing with money, if you don't get them Negroes tied up in a contract, people will. Hey, my dad and I were in business, and as much as we loved each other, we always had contracts. Okay, we went to a entertainment attorney and got contracts, and I still had them to word everything. We still got them to this day, right? And I still use them when I'm doing business, right, with people. Because the moment you don't, I had a sister to do me like that, Hey, the moment you don't get somebody to sign a contract, They'll throw it in your face. I'm telling you, I learned from that, um, and even my dad was saying, "I don't think you're doing that right, y'all sisters, but y'all need to." I was like, "No, no, no, we had almost a knockout drag out, okay, and I learned, okay, because I ended up not getting what I was supposed to get. Because first thing they said, I ain't giving you nothing when they get mad, and didn't, okay. So my dad ended up having to mediate that, but the first thing he did was turn to me and said, I told you, because see, he had two daughters. These were two daughters. He didn't want to get in the midst of that, even though he and I were business partners. He didn't want to get in the midst of it. And I had to write that out. I had to write that out right. So that's the reason why I say, um, you know, hey, somebody dropped the ball. Ghazi has been in the business. He got his attorneys. Boosie is in the business. He's got his attorneys. And now I see that he's going at Blue, right? I see Boosie is going at Blue, and I want to let's go to um what Boosie is saying. Okay, let's go to what Boosie is saying. And I hate this is going on because it says Blue posted $1 million sold out dates. He got $1 million cash. Now, why he gonna put that on there? He know Boosie after him. And Boosie says, this nigga still don't want to pay me. At this point, he playing me like I'm just some B ass nigga. Okay. Now, you know, Boosie is adamant that Blue owes him. He's adamant. At first, he was saying, okay. At first, he was saying that, and he just posted something just an hour ago. He was going at Ghazi. Now he's posting. Let me show you guys this. Okay. Boosie posted this just an hour ago. He says, the Empire boss used to hit me right back. Laugh out loud. But after this text, this nigga at Ghazi ignored me for 5 months. Had to let him know I was suing to get a response. He put Snake. You don't know what I'm talking about. Really? That Ford signature and deal y'all did was the end of 2020, bruh. This 21, shaking my head, Snake. I still ain't know about no deal that had been signed. I just saw he had something about to drop with Empire. So in March 21, I was trying to get the business straight. Everybody plays stupid though. Snake. I was trying to sit down like a businessman, but knowing they had already sit down and forged my signature without my permission. He said they really thought I wouldn't sue them. And so he's showing text messages, but he just posted this an hour ago, okay? And he added the Shade Room, Academics, Heart of the Streets, ATL Top 20. I don't know why he ain't, at Real Talk with Tamara, but okay. um, I don't know, Boosie. I'm just playing. Okay. But he just posted this an hour ago. So it seems like Boosie is back at it again. It's something about Blue posting that money, okay, that them got up under his skin. He posted this an hour ago. He said all they had to do was call me and I would have got more money out of Empire. Shaking my head. Y'all didn't have to sit at the table and forge my signature and never told me nothing. Snake. I'm CEO. I was wondering how Empire had got my artist. Had to file a lawsuit to find the forgery. Okay. So he's showing, Badass Music Syndicate LLC, and he's showing that signature, It's something weird about that. I don't know. Why, they know that forgery is against the law. So do you all think that, Boosie's brother would step out on a limb and forge his signature without his permission? or because they didn't follow through with what they were supposed to, Boosie is going to now use this to his advantage and say, okay, you motherfuckers won't pay me. So I tell you what, I didn't sign it. I can prove I was in jail or something like that. My signature was forged. Okay. And so y'all know Hurricane Chris that used to say, hey, baby, hey, baby. So Hurricane Chris don't respond. He says, bruh, I know they ain't try to do Hatch like that. He a good person. Kind hearted Boosie would give you the shirt off his back. This dude always respected and broke bread with me. I would never believe he's selfish. When he bonded out, he told me, let's hit the road, and broke bread every night and gave me a free show when he charged $100K. This man allowed me into his home around his kids. This is a friendship and respect to you. So Hurricane Chris is saying that, Boosie did him right. Right? Okay, so he posted this 2 hours ago. He says, Houston, after party, okay, so they trying to book me. H-Town City, if you're trying to get a feature, IG drop your business, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So that's something else. Okay. Now, this is the little song I'm talking about. Right here, Jail Talk 2 video. That's a hard song right there. I just got to go ahead and tell the truth on it. I can't lie on him on that one. Okay. And so it's Boosie is back on this. Boosie is adamant that these people owe him. And we can't say that they don't. I mean, because he's adamant. Let's go to Young Blue. Okay. Let's go to Young Blue. Young Blue seemed to be just trying to do his thing. Okay. He want to do his music. Okay. And so Blue posted, let's see. Blue posted Everybody Hates Blue. He posted that 16 hours ago, right? So he's showing him in concert and all of that. Okay, that looked like my little cousin, so I had to go back and look at that. That's not her. And so then he just posted, Blue did an hour ago. He says, due to ability for F ninjas to be able to tag me, I had to restrict my fans being able to tag me too for right now. Just blocking out the negative, recentering my energy to positive. But if you got nice shit to say, I'm always reading my DMs and you can always communicate. There's still, I decide to undo it. Taking this break to rest my vocals, then we back on the road. Okay. So evidently Boosie had been trying to tag him into some stuff. Okay. Hey, he says that he's blocking out negativity. I could see this getting ugly. And Boosie is still on top of Empire and Ghazi's head. Okay. But it was something about Blue posting that $1 million. Okay. That set Boosie off, and if somebody owe you, okay, I'm trying to see something. I guess it will set you off when they posting money and you feel like they didn't as my grandma used to say, jip you. Okay. And so I'm reading now. They said Young Blue kicked T-Rail off his tour for supporting Lil Boosie. I don't know how true that is, but let's see. Well, I guess he did. So because they said Boosie is reacting to that. Let's pull that up. Cause y'all, I see that this is getting out of control. Okay, it has gotten out of control, and I hope Boosie could. I know he know the people is watching him, so I think that's one of the things that the reason Young Blue is safe. But we don't want Boosie to do nothing to Young Blue. Okay, Young Blue is maybe they can work this out. Okay, but let's listen to this.
This nigga Blue that kicked T-Rail off the tour cause he got posted on my IG for saying my album was the truth. Clown. Wherever that tour go, I need y'all to send me addresses so I can send the shirts. If you in that city where that tour coming, I'm sending you 40, 50 shirts. You won't kick them. That man ain't got nothing to do with this. That man wouldn't know when y'all forged my shit. That man ain't got nothing to do with this. You won't kick the man off the tour. Send me y'all addresses so I can put these shirts everywhere for that tour. Send me.
Okay, so Young Blue kicked T-Rail off, y'all. This is something, like I said, I don't see this getting any better. No, I absolutely do not see this ending well. Um, I'm looking at how they've been going back and forth with each other. It seems like for like the last few days, you know. Now the thing about it is, I went and I looked at Twitter and stuff, and Twitter. It looks like the name of Twitter has been changed to X, some other, and it's not in chronological order from what I can see. But um, supposedly Young Blue, this, somebody pinned this on their Facebook, posted, "You hit your mama and bust out her window, say I'm lying, all them songs you made about her, you a hoe, crybaby ass nigga, I will beat your ass, we can box, don't bring them broke ass niggas with you, watch, I knock you out." Booster said, "We gonna see, I don't know if stuff like this is true, but when I go to their Instagram pages and I read that, we know that came from them, right?" um Boosie posted, "Mr. Ungrateful, go get your wife back with your sorries, cause your D ain't gonna get her back. I should have batted you with the rod in 2018, 2019 when you tried to steal from me the first time when you went in your pocket and gave me the 30K on Canal Street." And Young Blue said, "Boy, your ass ain't never ran down on me. I will beat your old brittle bones." See, this is say cheese. You know what I mean? Like, supposedly, they've been going back and forth with each other on Twitter. Okay. But see, think about it, when they post on Twitter, okay, they delete it. Okay. Uh I don't know if it say cheese a credible site. It says, "If I tell y'all the real, y'all gonna think I'm lying. So why waste breath? Just ask his first artist what he about as a CEO. He not a Yo Gotti. Nigga want 10 mil for not investing 1 mil. Your brother put up money. I gave you my whole first deal funds, 100K off the love and the rights to all my mixtapes, and 50% split, and offered you 2 million. You went on Vlad and said, F my 2 million. Now you going back on the deal we made when I blowed up, saying we did it behind your back. We could have walked away from your deal without giving you any on that, nigga, because you ain't do shit in the contract. I was paying for everything. Rock Nation told me I was stupid for letting you have all that when I could have walked away from the contract. It was void." And his old artists and the ones on side of them, they write me every day complaining but scared to speak up. Guess who was sending them Boosie boys money when they was in the jam? Ask Debo, ask Tay, ask Billy. Them same niggas. Be real. I kept it real with your people more than you sometimes. Okay. Says Billy, them same niggas. Be real. I kept it real with your people more than you sometimes. They don't know the real you. Only the people close to you know you selfish. You just put fear in niggas. And if them niggas think I'm lying, don't make me post receipts. I have you mad at your whole clique. If you gonna tell it, tell it all. Shut up before I go deeper and get to posting my side. If you won't return, you gotta invest. Them boys around you maybe can blow. Just spend the money. Them niggas just around you to take charges. and be your crash dummies. B was talented. Lee Banks, Nina Raw, Juicy, and more. Spend the money. Do some marketing. Don't let somebody else come and invest, blow them up, and expect a return on the work you ain't put in. And if that do happen, be grateful if they offer to stingy ass anything. That's my last time speaking on it. If it's F me, it's F you too. Okay. Now, this supposedly came from Young Blue's Twitter. Okay. This supposedly came from his Twitter. That's the reason why I say, and I have to read it like I see it. And if I was pausing, it's because I'm trying to, when words and, out of context and stuff, I have to stop. My brain have to try to make it make sense, right? Um, so I mean, they going back and forwards, okay? They going back and forwards. I just don't. And Vlad just posted an hour ago. So Vlad just posted it. So it must be true. Blue said, I will beat your old brittle ass. Okay. So it must be some truth to it. Okay. It must be some truth to it. Um, Vlad says Boosie recently claimed he wasn't going to speak on the issues Young Blue is having with his wife, despite he and rapper beefing over contract issues. However, Boosie took to social media and unleashed some words towards his former artist. Boosie said, "Go get your wife back with some sorries, cause your dick ain't gonna get her back." Speaking on a claim Blue's wife made via social media. Oh, so his wife said he won because I was trying to figure out how Boosie knew that, but he said his wife said it. Okay. Okay, now I understand. Boosie then said, I should have batted you with that rod in 2018, 2019 when y'all tried to steal from me the first time when you went in your pocket and gave me that 30K on Canal Street. Blue fired back at Boosie before deleting his post saying, boy, your ass ain't never ran down on me. I think I just read this. I will beat your old brittle bone ass. The artist then added, I'm back to not speaking on shit else. I promise this is the last time anything would ever get a response out of me. Cutting all communication, period. Um took a look above. Boosie and Young Blue have been wrapped up in issues with one another, as Boosie previously revealed that Blue's label Empire never paid him for his former artist. Boosie said, pay me my effing money, bro. Y'all forged my effing signature, bro. Now you and all parties involved will receive paperwork, okay? So they back at it again. And I think they're back at it again because Young Blue posted that $1 million. They're already into it. But when Young Blue put that $1 million up, that just set Boosie off, okay? That set him off when he put that money up, posted his money up like that. And so now it's got him going back and forth. I don't know how this is gonna end. Okay, I think Young Blue is safe because Boosie know the people since it's watching him. Boosie posted 2 Young Blue tickets for sale for concert tonight, $40 for both. He ain't pay my uncle his money, so I can't support him. Young Blue tickets for sale, concert. So now they're going at it, folks saying they're not going to his concert and all of that. So y'all, hey, like I said, this right here ain't gonna end well. They really going at it, and it's all over social media. Um, I let you be a tag along for the day, true, but you went back home in an Uber with hunger pains because you was a loud and hygiene wasn't up to my standards. Had a little smell that engulfed the plane. Nails dirty, shoes 2 sizes too big with a little dust on them. So yeah, you will link up. So Blue is also going, he's also disrespecting women. So this is a young lady, that he had been with, that he had, and he's talking about her hygiene. Said she had a little smell, her nails was dirty, shoes was 2 sizes too big with dust on them. So yeah, you would link up that turn to a sidekick that day because I was being respectful and they want to send you back and hurt your feelings. Ain't get no D or no vibes. So hope you enjoyed your stay though, little mama. Um, okay. That was disrespectful. Okay. Booster says your wife, why you ain't never claim your wife? Why you ain't never do an interview about your wife? Why you ain't never make a song about your wife? Why nobody don't know about your wife? Cause you was shame of your wife. She want a divorce lawyer. Now that's wife. That nigga for you for that's nigga for for your fool. That's nigga for you. Laugh out loud. Okay. They're saying Boost is still going in on Blue. You're ungrateful. Go get your wife back. Okay. I think I've read all that. I mean, I didn't know this is true. They've really been going at each other for the last, what, 48 hours that they've been going at each other. Okay. Um, they said Boosie sent a text message to him, to Mr. Ungrateful nigga, you big cap. And big, you just do T wanna keep it 100. Everything you have, a lion, a disease. You so stupid. Everything you got, I gave to you rather through TQ, rather you was asking me for it. Your promotion came from my bank account, clown. Them Cubans you wore on your first couple tours was mine that you kept for a year. That wasn't his jewelry, laugh out loud. Didn't want you to look like a clown with no jewelry. You ungrateful. Them mink coats were my mink coats. And your videos, laugh out loud. What about that 20K I gave you when Rachel was with me and all the 10K back to school, back to back, sucker? I begged Vlad to put you Vlad TV to get you exposure. And once you blow up, you go back on Vlad and say, you ain't signed to me. Snake, you go do a deal for 5 mil and forge my signature and don't tell me nothing. Snake, then wait till I get shot and bring me 100K on Instagram and say this for being my CEO, but still never tell me about a deal. Guess your conscience was eating you up, Snake. What about the money y'all got from Beat Bread? You and TQ without my consent, Snake. Oh, I'm suing them next week. You been stealing. You remember what happens in New Orleans, and them dudes been said they was go extort you, nigga. That's what street niggas do. Woo, child. I can't read no more because it's hard for my brain to process all of that broken situation going on. Okay. Um. All right. Young Blue, responds back. Okay. And like I said, I don't think that this is going to end well. Okay. And Young Blue into it with his wife because he brought another woman with him, and Boosie is talking about that. Okay. The girl is now responding. That's the young lady Young Blue was talking about that said, child, I know this video is loaded. Okay, this Young Blue said, but we'll talk about that in another video, okay? Because that is absolutely loaded, right? But I don't think this is gonna end well. I just don't. I'm hoping that it ends in the courts. I do, because we know how Boosie, you know, we know how Boosie has gotten down in the past. Okay, when he has had issues. Okay, but everything had gone quiet. Is this a marketing ploy? Is this a marketing ploy? Because Boosie did just drop an album, so has all this stuff kicked back up because Boosie is wanting to bring more attention to his album. He do got some banging songs on there, but I don't know. Young Blue posted that $1 million, and that set Boosie off. Okay, I don't know why Young Blue put that $1 million on his child on his Instagram, and it has started a whole war again, right? And so Boosie said he's suing them next week. Okay. And Young Blue is saying it's not the way that people think. He says that he's giving Boosie quite a bit. And then he started name dropping other people, such as uh, um, Jay-Z's management company, saying he was stupid to he was stupid to be breaking bread with Boosie like that. And he says that he was paying for everything. Boosie was not paying for everything. But now that Young Blue is blowing up, I'm sure that he's got some top tier attorneys in his ear. That's what they do. You never pay for nothing. He's gonna deny everything. He's going to deny everything. So because he's got people advising him now, right? He's with Vlad. He's got Vlad attorneys. Evidently, he's got some kind of connection also with Jay-Z's management company. Then he brings up you ain't no Yo Gotti. I don't know why he asking Yo Gotti like that, because which don't get me started on that. So I mean, he really has gone industry, he might be becoming an industry whore. Okay, and I don't know at this point if Boosie can stand against that, because it seems like they're already blackballing him. And it seems like Blue has gotten in when he mentioned Yo Gotti's name. We already, because that right there, out of all the people, he didn't even have to mention no Yo Gotti, because we're trying to figure out what he doing so great. Okay, so that means Yo Gotti might be in the midst of this with them. I think everybody just really just blackballing Boosie, and the thing about it is Boosie knows it. I think everybody cutting him in his bag. But that album, Jail Talk 2, I love that song. Okay, because like I said, I worked for the folks for 18 years. That show how they talk, man. I don't know. They don't never know nothing. Okay, they don't never know nothing. But anyways, you guys, how do you all think that this is going to end? Okay, uh, I think because Boosie is in a case. uh, I think because Boosie's in a case and he knows that all eyes are on him, I think that, Young Blue has gotten a lucky break. And then it seems like to me, Young Blue has gotten he's in now in the industry. Boosie is on the outs and he's in. So they're probably going to protect him. When I say that Boosie is on the outs, it seems like to me a lot of people has turned their back on Boosie. Right. And so they are probably siding with Blue. And then I believe some snake stuff was done, but I believe snake stuff was done because once he got in with Gazi, and he got in with I can't think of Jay-Z's management company. Is it Rockefeller or something? I don't know. Okay, once he got in, started talking to these people, those lawyers were able to find some loopholes, and they said, "Damn, I believe it's just like he said." They said, "Damn you." He name dropped Jay-Z's management company. Okay, saying you stupid, you ain't got to do that. And they told him to look out for himself, and that's what he's doing. Just in looking at Blue, I think he wants to do his music. He may feel a little guilt, but you have to understand now he's got industry people in his ear, and it ain't gonna be no turning back with that. So I don't know what Boosie is expecting to get. Um, I think the one thing that he may have going for him is that if anything was signed while he was shot or in jail or something like that, um, hey, his brother probably did sign that contract, but I don't believe Boosie's brother would sign a contract without him knowing. And I feel like it's, in my opinion, because they did not follow through on whatever their verbal agreement was. Okay. Boosie is going to use that to his advantage. Okay. Okay, y'all don't want to follow through. Okay, that ain't my signature. Okay. That I ain't know nothing about it. And I think anybody would do that, right? So they're gonna play dirty with each other. I just don't know how far Boosie's gonna get, because it seems like they're blackballing him. I do think some shady stuff went on. I do. I think some shady stuff went on. But I believe it went on because somebody dropped the ball as far as not having their paperwork airtight, because I don't believe that they would do what they're doing boldly if that paperwork was airtight, right? Because forgery is that's against the law, right? So I don't know. We gonna say I don't think this gonna end well. I don't think it's gonna end well. But the good thing about it is, I just don't think at this point, Boosie would be trying to. I don't think Blue gonna die or nothing, because Boosie would be crazy, especially when he looking at charges and all of that to put a hit on him. Okay, because if something happened to Blue, everybody gonna know where it had came it from. But now Blue better be careful, because now the industry is wicked. Okay, so with the industry being wicked, he signed with some of these sharky people. Um, he, I'm sure they got insurance and stuff on him. This would be the perfect opportunity to get some insurance money, okay, and then make it look like Boosie did it, okay. Oh, Boosie had put a hit on that boy, and all the time it's whoever these people is that's been getting insurance money off of folks, okay. It might be the reason why they're setting it up like that. They feel like this is the perfect plan now, since we see they're able to put 30 and 40 million dollars on these artists. These artists should not let these labels do that. They probably ain't gonna make $40 million off them in their whole damn career. Yes, they signing them and they putting $40 million on these black boys. A black man's life don't mean shit to these folks. So yes, they signing them and taking them out, creating beefs. They knew Boosie was gonna go in on Blue. So what's this? You have to think about, like, was this already engineered? Did they get in rooms and concoct this so that it could go like this? They know how Boosie is. So now we already know Boosie's history. If something happens to Blue and they get the $40 million insurance, because they're looking at him saying he $40 million, damn him. We don't know him like that. Okay, even 20 million. That's how these folks are creating generational wealth off of these black men lives. And that's what pisses me off about these other black men and these label heads. They get into it because they want a seat at the table, when really they should be at the head of the damn table. They profiting off of the talent of black folks. Instead, these damn cuckabug heads like God in them want a seat at the table, and they the ones that's got the talent. Rap was created by black folks. And they fall right in line with these record execs that don't look nothing like them, and start helping them and getting money, insurance money off of these artists dying, when it ought to be an insult to participate in this genocide that these other communities that's hijacking the black community is doing. Y'all know I'm gonna have to speak it like this. Kiss my ass if you don't like it. These black men ought to be ashamed of themselves. These handkerchief head niggas, okay, want a damn seat at a table that they created. I know I had got the talent, but I just had a seat at the table, white manses. There's something wrong with our damn people. When they supposed to be shot calling, and then they take out somebody like Young Dolph that says, no, I'm going to be the head and I'm going to create generational wealth. They ain't gonna give me a seat at the table. I'm gonna create my own damn table. He got to go. We hate that bitch ass nigga. Yeah, 100 shots. We took him out. And that's the reason why them niggas gonna pay. So now all of them got to go, because the feds ain't gonna stop it till they get God in them. God in them was wrong for what they did to Dolph. But the sad thing about it, they feel like they can get away with it because it is happening. Look at what happened to Nipsey. Okay, look at what happened to some of the other ones that had a business mind that said, we ain't gonna let the industry pimp us. Okay, all right. So and I know people say, well, the industry. I believe what happened to Dolph them, it came from the people. It came from the people that had a history of trying to take him out, but I don't think the industry gave a damn. Okay. Because you have to think about, now we can't be no fool. When Dolph was killed, Yo Gotti started going up. He started getting into rooms and to societies he had never been in. Now I ain't no damn fool. So they did it. because of their jealousy, but they was rewarded for doing it because somebody like Dolph with awareness mind becomes a problem because cuckabug handkerchief head niggas, okay, feel like just like other communities feel we supposed to be the only one. It's the same shit happening on YouTube. We supposed to be the only ones profit off the black community because they ain't shit. They don't know no better. They don't know nothing about business. And we get the black people to take each other out so that we can profit. They take that person out, and then they're gonna be gone too because they're gonna have to go to jail for doing it. And we gonna run it all. And that's what's going on. So could a scheme be they could they be, this probably was perfectly crafted from the very beginning. We know Boosie got a history. Okay, we know his history, but we can't say he ain't lying. There's some shit in the game. But I think Young Blue needs to be careful. Okay? Because they'll knock him off. And that'll be convenient because they'll know, hey, it'll look like Boosie did it. And they get the insurance money. Okay. So either way, I don't see this ending well. Okay. I don't, but hey, it's got to be some reconciliation in our community. It do. It do. I'm gonna talk more about this because this right here is because I'm gonna write some stuff down because as I was talking, God was giving me some more stuff that I need to talk about in another video. Okay. Okay. But I don't see this ending well. Tell me what y'all think. Write in the comments. I want to know what y'all think about this. Who's in the wrong? Is Blue in the wrong? Is it Blue and Ghazi or is it Boosie? Okay. I want to know because I'm interested in this because I already know that this ain't gonna end well. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you who gonna win in the end. Ghazi. That's who gonna win in the end. He already is, and whoever it is that work with Ghazi on this. And I bet you they don't look like Boosie or Blue. Okay. But I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. I love you guys. I'll speak with you later.